So joining us at Final Drive TV, we're here at Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca for round 2 of the United States Touring Car Championship.
That's right, round 2. Here at beautiful Monterey County. It's going to be exciting. Round 1, if you remember, we were in Las Vegas. They did a 2-part race with a forced pit stop in the middle. But here we're going to be back to our normal format. Standing start, always exciting TV for standing starts, I know. So we're going to talk to some drivers and we're going to have some fun.
Yeah, we are. It's going to be excellent. So excited. Don't go away.
Thank you, Emma and Becky. Welcome to round 2 of the United States Touring Car Championship. I'm Rick Nannini, and we have a special guest host today. Ron Valtierra, the owner of TNI Racing, is joining us in the booth. Ron, welcome to Mazda Raceway at Laguna Seca.
Thank you for having me. Look forward to this weekend.
So it's going to be a fantastic race, I believe, because we have a full pack of cars on pole position. With the BMTM Motorworks Porsche 911s, Matt Cresci with a blistering lap to snatch pole position away in the last possible second. Doug Makishima second place in the SanDisk MCS BMW M3.
Next, we have Vijay Mazarian in the Achilles Motorsport BMW M3, followed up by Roger Eagleton in the Go-Go Gear Koenig Wheels BMW M3.
Next row, we have Jim Stevens in the Achilles Motorsports BMW M3.
Next, we have the touring car. On pole position, we have George Kibalov in the SGK Home Solutions BMW M3, followed up by Patrick Chio in the Speed SF iLap Timer Autologic Nissan 350 by more than a second.
That was quite a lap by Kibalov. Next row, we have Michael Shahan in the BTM Motorworks BMW 330i. Next to him is Andy Chittum in the Mini Deck Motorsports Mini Cooper S.
Followed up by Dave Brown in the Dolby Labs Hot Competition Clutch Mitsubishi, followed next to Gary Sheehan in the Go-Go Gear Koenig Wheels UTI Honda Genesis.
Next row, we have Pete Bovenberg in the MBO Racing PPG Supertech Honda Civic Si. Next to him is Carl Chica in the Hawk Sparta AST Suspension BMW M3. That car's got new AST suspension in it, quite quick.
The next we have Carl von Beckmann in the Hawk Sparta AST Suspension BMW M3, as well as Ace Roby in the BTM Motorworks ExclusiveTrackDays.org BMW 330i.
Next row, we have Mark McManus in the Figs Engineering Motul Lexus IS300. Next to him, Nick Romano in the Domport Honda S2000. Romano had quite a fast lap. He would have been way up there, but he didn't report the tech on time, and therefore he lost his lap. He starts in the back.
Next, we have Joshua Allen in the RD Racing Mother's Race Mentor Mazda MX-5, followed by Larry Bandy in the Go-Go Gear Koenig Wheels UTI BMW M3.
Next in the sportsman class is Tom Milburn, Bay Area Drafting Acura RSX. Next to him, newcomer Valentin Ryabov in the Domport Red Star Racing BMW M3. They're sharing the car this weekend with their teammate.
Next, we're going to have Becky Arsham in the Go-Go Gear Koenig Wheels UTI Honda Civic, followed by Sean Yu from Red Star Racing in his Mini Cooper S.
Sean Yu is another newcomer who hasn't raced in USTCC for a while. Next, we have the GT class, the fastest cars. Daniel Hromstev in the Domport Red Star Racing BMW M3 gets to start way in the back and pass a bunch of cars. Next to him, John Fredericks, another newcomer in the KB Motorsports BMW M3.
Followed by Felipe Loza in the Pepster's Garage Chevy Camaro, followed by Daniel Rose in the TNI Racing Mazda Speed 3. Daniel is also a rookie driver new to the series.
Actually, this is his first race, if I'm not mistaken, but hey. Let's get down to the field. This could be a quite exciting race. Turn 2 is always a bottleneck with a huge field. Who knows what's going to happen when these 20, 30 cars get to the first turn as we get the green flag. And it's
Matt Cresci looks like he's pulling out ahead.
Boy, that Porsche really launched hard. Oh,
and Doug Makishima is really holding the inside line, holding off Vijay.
But look at the battle back there for the touring cars. Oh my God, there's 4 cars, 5 cars in one second abreast. Don't hit anybody. Be careful,
they're
guys.
going 3 wide.
Oh man. And looks like we have a car off. There's some dirt.
It looks like Dave Brown.
Is that Dave Brown or is that the Nissan, the orange Nissan? I saw some dust and I see a car with his hatch open. That's Sean Yu, our newcomer. Popped his hatch.
Wow, that was a crazy start.
That was a crazy start, but you know what? Nobody hit each other. And up front, McClure seems like he's gone. Well, it's not McClure. It's Matt Cresci in McClure's car.
And
that's one of the things we need to talk about because we have a bunch of substitute drivers for this weekend, but we'll get to that when we have a minute. Looks like Dave Brown is off in that Mitsubishi, gained like 6 spots in that car. Four-wheel drive launch really helps you around here, does it not?
Oh my God, it's tremendous the grip that car has.
Yeah, that car, he was really looking forward to this race, and we were talking, when Emma was talking to him beforehand, that was one of the things he was looking forward to, the standing start. We're on board with Makishima right
here
now.
He comes down the corkscrew, and the lines he takes, he's very fast and very smooth to that corner. I'm surprised he hasn't caught up to him yet.
Yeah, and look at who's way back is Gary Sheehan, as we're on board the Hyundai. He's back in third place, looks like, way back there in touring class. But up front, well, the Makishima's closed the gap a little bit on the Porsche there.
It's a very close racing down.
But look at that, the 22 car. That's Michael Shahan in the BTM car, who's got the lead, followed by the red Mitsubishi. And look at this pack of cars going through turn 11. Oh my goodness, what a field! But look, it looks like when they get to the straightaway, the Porsche has a little bit more horsepower.
I think it's the balance of the M3. It really helps him through that corner. But
Is that Dave Brown's going in the inside? I see a Mitsubishi going in the inside. Oh no, he didn't quite have the oomph. Wow, he was really sticking the nose of the red Mitsubishi in on Michael Shahan there. Wow. I have a feeling he's gonna be doing that all day long with the four-wheel drive. He should be able to launch that car out of the corners really well.
Absolutely.
Now in this field, in the touring class battle is humongous because we have BMW, Mini, Lexus, Nissan, Hyundai, Mitsubishi, and Honda. We have front-wheel drive, we have all-wheel drive, we have rear-wheel drive. And they're all going about the same speed. They're all dicing back and forth. Look at the battle over there. Looks like he's got to run. Look at the Dave Brown's got to run. Just like we said, coming out of the corner. Coming out of the corner. Wow. Beautiful, clean move. And
Shahan's not letting it go.
Shahan's getting a little loose.
Fighting it. Look at
and he lost a little bit of speed as Roger Eagleton, who is in a different class.
Well, Super Touring has to make their way through.
Yeah.
They're going to try to give as much room as they can to the touring cars. So hopefully somebody makes room for him.
But now on board with Dave Brown in that Mitsubishi. Dave is another substitute driver this weekend. Bo Borders couldn't be here. He had some prior commitments, and Dave is filling in for him and doing an admirable job as he's leading the race. So couldn't ask for much better than that.
That's a good teammate.
That's a good teammate to have as he's. But look behind him, the orange Nissan and Kibalov in the 24, our pole sitter, is way back in fourth position. Wow, he really lost a lot of time in that first few lap or two.
Cresci's really putting down a good lap. He looks like he's really going to hold on to that first place.
Yeah, Cresci's really hasn't missed a beat.
Oh, and Roger managed to get around Dave Brown. It looks like it was a clean pass.
But Roger's got a long ways to go to Matt Cresci. He's got that Super Touring battle is way ahead of him.
As we come back into turn 2, it looks like Vic Romano's going to get Mark McManus on the outside coming into turn 2.
Wow, look at that. Look at that thing.
And he did it.
Wow, beautiful move
passes.
He's trying to pass 2 cars in one shot. Wow, the brakes on that S2000 are phenomenal. Wow, and if you recall,
everybody's got their hands.
Nick Romano was quite quick. I believe he qualified 4th or so, but he had to go all the way to the back. Now he's got to pass a whole bunch of cars to work his way up. That was quite a move. But this is one of the best battles right here. These two guys, Mitsubishi of Dave Brown against Michael Shahan in the 22 BMW. And those guys are dicing for first, and then right behind them is the Patrick Cho Nissan plus the Gary Sheehan.
And it looks like we have Matt Cresci coming down turn 10. And he is still ahead of Doug Makishima. I don't see anywhere.
Matt Cresci's got this thing down. He's
oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Doug
they're
is definitely
close,
closing it up.
They're really pulling away from me. Vijay Mirzanian, you'll see in the back there, that other BMW, the silver BMW you see, that's Vijay. But they have a few seconds on him. But up front, Kibalov! He's
Kibalov!
Oh
my God!
Oh, wow! Look at that! Look at all that dust in this field! And look at that! Sheehan managed to, because of that move, Sheehan got by the orange Nissan Patrick Cho's car. Wow! Patrick Cho had to lift just a little bit. And that's all he needed. That's all he needed. This is how close this battle is. You lift for 1 second and you lose a spot or 2. But yeah, Kibalov is okay. But look at all the dust coming.
And he is dumping gravel all over the track. Oh
wow.
My God!
And now the battle for third place in touring is between Chittum, who goes by the Nissan of Cho, and now next up is Sheehan.
That little Mini Cooper has been on fire. That whole race.
That little tiny mini is quite quick, and Chittum is quite fast too. Now let's go and talk about Patrick Cho. Emma talked to Patrick a little bit earlier yesterday after qualifying.
And now speaking to Patrick Chow, driver of number 88 Nissan Z. Congratulations, you came second in the touring cars today.
Thank you.
How was it out there?
It's a little bit slow at the beginning, but I pick up my pace. But unfortunately, I bent my wheel. I went in turn 6 too hard and damaged the wheel and the wheel bearing, and my team is fixing it right now.
Are you going to make it in time?
I hope so. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, we hope so too. You were so fast, really fast. Gave everyone so much competition. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Coming back up to...
Now you see the battle in the sportsman class between, we're on board with Larry Banney in the M3. Next in front of him is Valentin Ryabov in the Red Star Racing M3. But way up ahead leading is actually Joshua Allen in his MX-5 car, which is leading the sportsman class at the moment. But these two guys have quite a battle on their hand too.
Well, the cars are so closely matched, and that's the nice thing about the series, is that everybody is brought together, and it brings really close competition.
Yeah, there we see the MX-5 car. We saw a little glimpse of it. He's got a few seconds on second place. Valentin Ryabov is in M3. Back on board here, we're on board Daniel Hronstedt. We haven't seen him much all day long, but he's been quietly working his way up, passing cars left
In
and right.
GT, he is much faster than everybody else.
Look at the horsepower difference as he just passes
Very
cars,
much
like
so.
just floor to gas and bye-bye, goodbye. Wow, must be nice to have that kind of horsepower, huh?
Can only wish.
Yeah.
And the battle between Carl Chica and Patrick Chio is now coming to a
Carl
head.
Chica, Carl Chica is doing remarkably well too. He's awfully quick this weekend. Must be that ASC suspension they just put on the car for this year. They're doing really well.
Oh my gosh, and Doug has managed to close it up.
He's got to run, he's got to do it.
Oh, coming down, we lost it.
Oh, look at that, but
He's
Matt's
gonna try
driving
it on
the
the
inside
outside.
one. Look at that, he's
It is definitely heating up there. Those
Yes,
two
it
are in a
is.
race of their own. They are pulled away
Look
from
at the
pack.
straightaway, and the straightaway seems like he's just pulling away a little bit. But
Well,
I wonder if the Porsche's tires are getting a little greasy, because he seems to have slowed down a little bit in the turns.
Doug's running on those Nittos, and they take a while for them to come into temperature, but the car is so well balanced.
Hey, is that Carl Chica's number 12 BMW parked over there? Yes, it is.
Oh
I think
no!
So.
Oh,
And
it's
then-
the Mazda
and
as
it's
well.
the
It's a
Mazda as
parking
well.
lot.
I wonder what happened there. What the heck? We have two cars parked on the side of the road. Did they hit each other? Did they all blow up together? Oh, there's the footage.
Just a replay.
So looks like he had some kind of a transmission issue or something, because he was just talking about that to his crew, and doesn't look like he was involved in anything.
Just coming to a stop.
And he's just parking out of the way, and I guess he's done for the weekend. They also had a mechanical issue at round 1 too in Las Vegas too.
Oh, and there's the footage from Daniel's car.
Oh boy, this is what happened.
Oh.
Well, time for a commercial break. I guess we'll all take a little pit stop action and come back a little bit later. Come back. Welcome,
and thanks for joining us at Final Drive TV. Now today we have a special segment for you.
Absolutely. We have had the rare opportunity to get up close and personal with our drivers, find out why they race the car they race.
Yeah, what really makes them tick, how they got into racing, and what it is that makes them come back time and time again and never, ever want to give
It's a
up.
little bit of an addiction for sure. So we're going to talk to them. We're going to show you really what's behind the wheel. You see their cars on the TV show, but let's find out what's behind the wheel.
Yeah, and what's going on inside those helmets when they're behind the wheel.
That's right.
So stay tuned and join us at finaldrive.tv.
Okay, back to live action, and not much has changed up front. Matt Cresci still leading in that Porsche, followed by Doug
Makishima, and he hasn't let it go. He has got the bit between his teeth, and he is chasing him down.
Yeah, would you rather be in front or would you rather be behind chasing? Which position would you rather be in?
I'd rather be up front.
You'd rather be up- I don't
Doug
know.
looks like he's fighting his way up there.
I don't know, Doug looks like he's getting stronger every lap, but who knows? I don't know. It's,
Maybe running out of race time, so I don't know how much time he's going to have left, so he needs to get it done now.
yeah, see, like you're right there. He's closing up quick through the tight
Oh,
turns.
and there we have the hatch open on the little Mini Cooper.
Sean Yu still going with those strong hatch springs there. Going away. Sean's actually his first race in that car in the series. He used to race a Honda Civic way back when, but has switched to the Mini Cooper platform. and they're developing that car hopefully.
Oh, and Brown has managed to pull away.
Yeah, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in touring class. Here's the Mini versus the Hyundai. Oh, Sheehan's taking the inside line. He knows he's a sitting duck right there in that corner as the Mini's strong on the braking. But here it goes down the straightaway, and the Mini's keeping up. Oh man, are they gonna be? This is going to be tight. Wow, are they gonna be able to? What's gonna happen when they get to turn 2? We're not rear view camera. Where's the Mini? Where's the Mini?
Oh, there he is. He's gonna try an outside maneuver.
Oh, and Sheehan goes a little wide. Carry the brake in a little too deep.
Andy.
Andy's just pouncing, waiting to stick his nose in. He doesn't need much space. It's a little tiny car. He just needs a small hole to stick the Mini in there.
That Mini Cooper is just phenomenally fast.
You have one of the biggest cars in the Genesis versus the little tiny Mini, and they're going at it head to head. That's going to be tight. Fighting for the last podium spot. While these two guys, the red Mitsubishi of Dave Brown, is leading the race. So we have a good battle for first place between those two cars, and we have a great battle for third place between the other two cars. And then behind them in 5th place is the Nissan of Patrick Cho. Oh, Sheehan puts 2 wheels off in the dirt. He's being pressured.
He is using up every bit of that track.
Yeah, he is. He's just hoping. Where is this checkered flag? Where is this checkered flag?
How much time is left?
Yes. Well, there's a little bit of time left, and sorry, there's no checkered flag just yet. But you got to make this Hyundai a little bit wider for at least 3 more laps still. Yeah, up front, boy.
They seem to have spread themselves out. Everybody's got a little bit of a wreck.
Yeah, but look at always
Andy
takes the inside line.
Always there.
Yeah, the hatch is still open on Sean Yu's car, but what's going to happen to turn 2 as whoa, side by side?
Andy's closer this time.
Andy is closer, but he's on the outside. This is a tight move. He's not going to be able to do this outside pass, is he?
Try the over-under.
Not quite.
Andy, no.
No, not quite. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's not a place to try.
Oh, boy. Wow. And here's Joshua Allen, who's had a quiet race in that MX-5 Cup car, the 27 car. He's leading the sportsman class, having a nice, clean race all by himself. I guess that's kind of a race that everybody wants to have. Is
want to finish the race.
Just want to finish the race and not have any issues. That's
Shahan is certainly giving it a go.
Sean is
all over
wants
Dave
this
Brown.
Wants this
Look
position back. Yes, he does. Whoa, here this goes. Oh, Jesus. And he's trying to lap.
This is the closing rate between the two cars.
Yeah, well, he lost about half a second right there as he had to back out of it to avoid hitting the Mini. So that one didn't do him any favors. But hey, that's what happens when you have a bunch of cars in different classes all at the same time in the field together. You got to time it right, otherwise you lose momentum for a split second.
Oh, and speaking of momentum, look at the speed he carries through that corner. All over Dave Brown coming up the hill.
Yeah, he's a little closer than he was the last lap.
Absolutely, he's definitely making up ground.
And behind him is John Fredericks, who's running in 2nd place in the GT class in that white BMW. We haven't talked about him so far because he's running in 2nd, and way up front is Daniel Kromsteff in his BMW. But he's doing quite well in his first race in that car. They just purchased that car not too long ago, and this is the first race for him in that car. And yeah, here we go on board with Dave Brown again, going into the famous corkscrew. Love this turn. This turn never gets old, does it?
Oh, it's
never gets old. It's and a lot of these other tracks try to replicate this. The video games try to replicate it, but it's never the same thing as just being here, right?
The first time dropping over the top, you lose your lunch. Definitely.
It's always fun taking passengers for a ride through there when they've never been through there before, right?
And again, Shahan looks like he's going to try to make a maneuver. He's getting much closer this time.
But Dave Brown is not really driving a defensive line going through there. He's taking his usual line. He feels confident that he's got the exit speed, I guess, with that car. But who knows? But unlike this one here, which Sheehan keeps driving the defensive line going the inside of the Mini every time. Because he seems to be really nervous about the Mini passing him on the inside under braking.
Well, that car's so small, it'll just sneak up on him.
You got to be careful. Nick Romano has actually done really well there, too. Wow, that Nick's done really well. He's moved up quite a few positions.
And there's another battle, Pete Bovenberg.
Pete has also done really well, too. He's and they've actually worked out some of the reliability bugs out of that car. And look at that, he's going on the inside of Jim Stevens in the Achilles. Nice move. Go Pete! That MBO Motorsports Honda Civic has gotten super quick lately. But, oh, he's gonna run! Here we go! Is this it? Oh, he's on the inside! Oh!
Oh, and Becky was there.
Wow.
Wow, 2 cars in 1 pass.
That was insane. Oh, he had to back out of it for a split second. There goes the lead in touring class. You lose
And
one.
that's all it takes.
That's all it takes. Now there's only 2 laps left. What's going to happen? Is he going to be able to repass the BMW? Dave Brown looked super strong. Is he going to be able to do it? Sean's...
And Cresci's pulling ahead of Matt.
Yeah, Cresci's...
He's definitely pulling away. So I don't know. Doug's going to have to make something happen very quick.
Yeah, but boy, that was a great move by Sean, and he just seized the opportunity. Oh!
Oh, we have a spin.
God, who was that? That was the 46 car, wasn't it? That was the 46. That was Valentin Rielba in the Red Star Racing BMW in the sportsman class. He was running in second place. I wonder if he's going to get passed for second place. I don't know. Yes, he did get passed for second place. Yeah, Larry Bandy got him because of that spin. Here we go. This is the move on the.
Andy's got a good run coming up the hill.
But he's on the wrong side. Is he going to be able to clear him? There's a slower car in the front. Be careful.
I think he'll have it. Oh, no, plenty of room. He has definitely made that move.
Beautiful move on Andy, seizing the opportunity. Nice move by the 14 car there to wave them by, wave the faster cars by. Wow, that was quite a move. Here we are on board with Larry Bandy, who's now, we were just talking about him, he moved up to second place. Now, this is kind of an unusual thing, but next week we have another race. Two races back to back. Next weekend we're at Sonoma Raceway. Remember, you can also catch that race on Comcast Sports Channel, same time. And if you missed that, you can always catch us on our Facebook page at facebook.finaldrive or on our website finaldrive.tv.
And it looks like the white flag had just come out, so this is definitely the last lap. If Doug's got anything, he's going to have to make it happen now.
Yeah, these guys are running out of time. Let's see, there's the white flag. Daniel Achromstev leading a GT class. And, boy, I guess the storyline here, we were talking about some of these things, but is Doug going to be able to make a race out of it? And is Dave Brown going to be able to make a race out of it? Boy, this is going to be tight. Let me see some faster cars go by. That was Vijay Mirzayan, who's had a quiet third place finish in this race. I guess not too bad.
And Roger Eagleton following him up. It looks like he's definitely closed the lap.
Yeah, but up front, it's been a fantastic story for him. He's led every lap. He's started on pole, led every lap, and looks like he's going to take his victory unless Doug comes up with some magic potion here. In Matt Cresci in the BTM Motorworks Porsche M3 has been pretty solid all weekend long.
Absolutely.
Here's a move. Oh, no, here's a move on though. We thought we were going to see a move for first place in touring. Dave Brown looked like he was going to go on the outside, but it just quite couldn't make it. And, whoa, boy, Sean got a little sideways exiting turn 3 there, but I guess that wasn't quite enough.
And Andy's managed to pull away from here.
Here's a battle for the last place between Chittum, the Mitsubishi, Andy Chittum's Mini Cooper, Gary Sheehan in the Hyundai Genesis, and Patrick Cho in the Nissan. All of them were bumper to bumper, fighting for the last position on the last lap.
There they go down the hill for the last time.
Yeah, we expect to see a checkered flag for the Porsche this time by. And I believe he's a little too far back. Makishima is a little too far back in that Porsche. He needs to just settle for the second place.
Definitely wonder if his tires have knocked off trying to keep up with him.
Yeah, this was he was pushing quite hard in that middle stint section, but look at that. He's Matt's built up quite a gap there. So great job for the Porsche of BTM Motorworks. Matt Cresci in his debut race takes the checkered flag. First place. Nice job for the BTM boys. Looks like they're going to get a first place in the Super Touring class and first place in the Touring class.
And Dave Brown has nothing left.
There's nothing left. So nice job, BTM. 2 wins for the team. Dave Brown has to settle for second place in Touring in that Mitsubishi. So Joshua Allen wins in the Sportsman class in the RD Racing Mazda MX-5, and Daniel Achromstev wins in the Dom Sport Red Star Racing BMW M3. So be sure to watch us again right here on Comcast Sports Channel, and if you missed anything, be sure to catch us on finaldrive.tv. we'll be here next week for at Sonoma Raceway to do this all over again. Round 3. Thank you very much, Ron, and hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you for having me.
I'm speaking to Matt Cresci, winner of the Super Touring. Congratulations!
Yeah.
And the number 19 BTM Porsche. You got an excellent start, didn't you?
That was my first ever standing start. I just let her rip and she hooked up and went straight out the gates.
Really did. It really, really exciting to see. And how was it out there?
Fantastic. Car felt great. Haven't touched it all weekend. BTM did perfect on the setup, so I just went out there and hoofed her around and was able to come back with a win, but not by much.
Amazing. And who was the stiffest competition when you were out there?
Easily. I knew all weekend it was going to be Doug Makishima in his E46 M3. I was looking at my mirror for the whole first 20 minutes of that race. Mirror, track, mirror, but we were lucky enough to pull it off in the end.
Speaking to Michael Sean, winner of the touring class today. Congratulations. How was it?
Thank you very much. It was quite a race, a great battle.
And how was the start?
The start actually went really well for me. I qualified third and jumped right up to first place in the touring class on the start. And yeah, had a great battle with Dave Brown after that.
You did. It was so exciting to watch you both actually. So was Dave in your rear mirror the whole time?
I mean, he was in front of me actually most of the race. He passed me, and then coming to the white flag lap, some lap traffic slowed him down a little bit, so I was able to get him in turn 5, and we had a good battle back and forth. We actually passed each other a few times.
Speaking to Daniel, winner of the GT class today. Congratulations. How was it out there?
Oh, it was great. Thank you.
Ta-da!